Hey guys, thank you for watching the SlatRock channel. You know, it looks like YouTube had some issues sending notifications for my earlier video, 13 instances where wrestling matches were changed at the last minute. So, you might want to click here to view it. You know, we all know that in a matter of hours, CM Punk will make his debut in the Octagon, and is set to fight an undefeated 24-year-old Mickey Gall. Most likely, CM Punk is not in UFC for only one match, as both Punk and UFC President Dana White have publicly stated that he has a multi-fight UFC contract. Punk is attending a lot of interviews in the last 48 hours, and despite the fact that Punk has not wrestled in nearly 3 years, media asked him a lot of wrestling questions. As you may rightly predict, Punk gave some interesting responses. Speaking for his love for wrestling in Japan, he said, "When I started wrestling, I never wanted to go to WWE," said Punk, who wrestled in Japan in 2003 for Pro Wrestling 01. "It was the Japanese life for me. I romanticized guys like Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, Chris Jericho, who went over there, and it just sounded like such an awesome life. You'd go over there for 2, 3, 4 weeks, and you'd come back, and nobody knows who the F you are. I could go get ice cream with my sisters without being harassed, and that was always my style." Punk will turn 38 this October, and many believe that Punk will face a terrible loss in his debut match. When asked about his loss, he said, "I'm a polarizing person, so people get caught up in hoping I fail. And just like success, failure is a perspective. If I go out there and I lose a split decision, then I lost the fight. But did I fail? I don't know. Everyone has a different perspective. Winning is different based on your perspective, just like success is different based on your perspective. I'm not sure how often I win at things. To me, just doing this is winning. I don't think about shocking the world or changing everybody's mind, but I just think about going out there and doing what I was taught to do and showing people that if you want to do something, then work hard at it and it can be done." Guys, to be honest, Punk remains an unproven commodity in mixed martial arts, but he is arguably the most captivating box office attraction in wrestling. Even after a grueling training camp led by Rufu Sports' renowned MMA expert Duke Rufus, Punk admits that the grind of pro wrestling is far more taxing on the mind, body, and soul than fighting. It's fair to say that Punk still has bad blood with Vince, as he's currently embroiled in a $1 million lawsuit with WWE Dr. Chris Amon, stemming from inflammatory comments he made during a podcast. Punk continues to use the term bankrolled when referring to Vince McMahon's involvement with the suit. Speaking further on wrestling, Punk said, "It's a lifestyle you've got to do when you're younger. I got too effing old for it. I was sick of it. I met my wife, and it's not a life conducive of happiness, at least in my opinion. I wasn't happy. Now I'm happy. I can come in here and I can still feel like shit, and I can still get something done and learn something, then sleep in my own bed every day." Comparing the two are apples to oranges. You can find parallels and comparisons, but they're two different animals. Speaking of wrestling, this is what some of the ex-colleagues of Punk had to say about his UFC debut. Ryback said, "I respect that he wants to test himself and has the courage to do so. For that reason alone, while I don't condone him saying the things he said about me, I want him to do well." Does Ryback really feel this way? We'll leave that for you to think. Next up, the soon-to-become babyface Seth freaking Rollins said, "Say what you will about his attitude and his relationship with the company right now, but I wish him the best and hope that he's successful, win, lose, or draw." Punk's former manager Paul Heyman said, "Any conversation that I had with CM Punk dating back, even when he was still with WWE and was dreaming of getting involved in mixed martial arts, is that he was doing a switchover of careers from becoming a sports entertainer to becoming a full-time, career-oriented mixed martial artist." Now, the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Guys, Punk and Brock Lesnar met in June. Brock was in the news when he said that, "Bug me anytime you want, I'll answer all the stupid questions you got." And then he gave me some advice. Brock's a nice guy when he wants to be. Last but not least, the new general manager of Raw, Mick Foley, said, "Hey Punk, it's your old friend Mick Foley. Just wanted to tell you I'm rooting for you. A lot of people are rooting for you. A lot of people are rooting against you, but I know you're the type of guy that really enjoys proving people wrong. I know nothing is certain in life or in UFC, but if there's one thing I would be on, it's that win, lose, or draw, you will leave absolutely everything you have out there in the octagon. I'm proud of you, as I know you're gonna do great. Best of luck, buddy." Guys, finally, Punk, who is 38, will face a 24-year-old undefeated fighter, and it will be interesting to see what pans out. What do you think are the chances of Punk? Who do you think will win, and how? Please share your comments below. Guys, once again, you may want to check out the new video, 13 instances where wrestling matches were changed at the last minute. Hey, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos just like this one, hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow us, you can do so on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. And as always, thanks for watching.